Welcome back to our F1 2020 My Team Career Mode. This is our last race in F1 2020. We're racing in Abu Dhabi today, and it could not be closer for the Drivers' Championship. There are only 2 points between myself and Lewis Hamilton. It has all come down to this. It is gonna be such a crazy race. I am so excited. But real quick, before we do get into that, I did want to let you guys know that 2 weeks ago, we got a brand new shipment of our AR12 Raid t-shirt. They're perfect for summer. They're super soft. But if you already have these, we also got some AR12 snapbacks back in the AR12 store. So if you do want to check them out and support the channel, click the link in my description. But please don't wait too long before you order and before they sell out again. Anyways, though, like I was saying, today's the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. We've got a couple of days on our activity timeline before the Grand Prix, but I don't think it really makes much of a difference. Maybe I'll go with this, try to get some resource points. We'll see. It's not really going to affect us since we're going into our final race. The same thing for our facilities. We don't have time to do any of these upgrades. However, our R&D tree. If we jump over to our chassis department, we can spend 1,500 resource points. And if we rush the upgrade, the chances are it will get applied for this Grand Prix. No, rush. And then you know what? We've got a couple of resource points left. We're gonna chuck them into some more fuel efficiency for the car. I don't even need to rush this upgrade, so let's go for more fuel efficiency. So without further ado, let's advance some time. Cross our fingers that those upgrades do get fitted. Yes, they do. We've just maxed out one of our departments. Actually, maybe it was 2. Yes, it was. Oh, sorry. No, we didn't actually max upgrade our engine. Sorry. So, as per usual, I'm gonna go do the practice programs. I'll rejoin out here with you guys for a little bit of qualifying. So this is what it's all come down to. 21 or 20 whatever races. It all comes down to this one. I'm actually in a Mercedes sandwich right now. Oh boy, we've got a nail qualifying. I do hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I'm not that good around Yas Marina. I find it a very irritating circuit to drive around with all of its off-camber corners. It is one of the most, what's the right word for it, non-satisfying tracks I think I've ever driven. And I've got to do well here, so we've got to cross fingers and hope that we can just ignore that and race as well as we can. Obviously, we've got a huge advantage over Lewis and over Mercedes with how insanely fast our car is, but I'm really hoping that my lack of skill around Yas Marina doesn't bite me. Danny Rick goes P1. You'll love to see it. That is an awesome lap from him. The Mercedes guys are going to be coming to the line. Let's go. 2 more corners. 1 right-hander. Hold it on the outside. Another one. Straight line it to the shortest line. We go P3 right, but P4 behind Bottas. I nearly died. Yet note to self, don't let go of the wheel while the car is still moving. Anyways, P4 for right now. Obviously some room for improvement there, but I'm not that far behind. I can definitely make that up. So we'll advance some time and we'll go out for another lap in a second. Lap number 2 of qualifying. We are still in P4. Lewis Hamilton actually got overtaken by Valtteri, which is really good news for us. But let's do this lap with no talking. This is gotta be quicker. Come on. This is looking pretty good. We're green. Come on. Get this thing to the line. Let's go. Short line. Don't spin the wheels. We went 0.6 seconds green. Is that enough? P3. P3. Did we just take down Lewis? Yes! Yes, by half a second. That is what I'm talking about. Valtteri was flying out there, though. GG to him. The entire season is coming down to this race here. Let's take a look at the starting grid. Who knows? Maybe there's gonna be some penalties. If there were, oh, that would be amazing. Valtteri starting up in P2. Danny Rick in P1. I'm directly behind him, lining up next to Lewis Hamilton. This is gonna be so insane. We've got some Red Bulls and some Ferraris up in the top 10. That's not too bad. Lance Stroll not doing well. Carlos Sainz picks up a 10th-place grid penalty. That's a little bit unfortunate. All right. Then Pierre Gasly also has a penalty. Renault, big issues. Oh, and Mick Schumacher, it's not good. It's not good over there, is it, bud? So, race strategy for today. Over our past couple races, we've been super efficient on our fuel. Plus, we've got our new upgrade now to make us even more fuel efficient. So, let's underfuel this car like crazy. I want to be a rocket off the line. I want P1, P2 for NCP. Anyways, it's looking like a 2 pit stop strategy for now. I would imagine Jeff will say it's going to be a 1 pit stop as we get driving. So, without further ado, lean revs, clutches in, rev it up. And away we go for the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. Lewis cuts in right behind me pretty much. Oh boy, I've got the outside line on Valtteri Bottas with my lightweight NCP car. That's P1, P2 for the NCP boys. Let's go. Lewis Hamilton has dropped out of the P5, out of the top 5. I don't know what happened to him. Not a good start from Lewis, but that is music to my ears. So as it turns out though, the way the standings are right now, regardless of what happens in this race, I pretty much just need to beat Lewis. I could be P9, he could be P10. I will still win the World Championship. If Lewis beats me though, that's where things get a little bit sketchy because I've only got that 2-point advantage. So we've got to work today. We've got to play it safe. Number 1 task though, can I run away from Valtteri Bottas behind? That Mercedes is super quick. We know how fast Valtteri is. I would love to see if I could run away from him and deny him DRS. There we go. That is looking good. Look at the top speed of the NCP car. Massive amounts of gains right there. Let's go. Keep that up over the next couple of laps and we're good. Look at this as well. I'm running rich revs and somehow I'm saving fuel. That's crazy. This car is so good. No DRS for Valtteri. Valtteri is weaving. He's got DRS. No, we're weaving. We're weaving. I've got my battery turned up. I'm going to cover off the inside. I'm not weaving in the braking zone, so that's allowed. Tries to go up the inside. That's a poor place to go for an overtake, bud, when you do not have the speed advantage. We hold P3 or P2.
A new strategy is available on the MFD.
Hey, thank you, Jeff. Not predicted, we're doing a 2 pit stop strategy. Soft, medium. Coming in on lap number 9 for some new softs. All right. I like that play. Sounds cool. Valtteri might actually go past here. That's not what I wanted to have happen. But Danny Rick is gone. I'm getting no support from him. My front tires are overheating basically constantly out here. These soft compound tires are not that great, especially in a race. Whoa, Valtteri is crazy fast with his DRS open case. Sit in his slipstream. He's trying to weave everywhere back to the racing line. He's got no angle into that corner. No, sorry, bud. Oh, he keeps it going. I've got DRS now as we head on to the second straight. Still running. Yeah, you can't compete. You can't compete with that. That is insane speed. Let's go. Okay. I don't really want to do that because I'm going to burn up my tires and Lewis is just going to get closer to me. Okay, you know what I'm thinking instead? I've got to put some really good laps in and try to run away from Valtteri. So give me some time to put some distance in and hopefully by lap 9, Valtteri won't be basically stuck to my rear wing. Okay, let's go. Oh, whoa, teammate already into the pits. So Danny Rick is jumping in on lap number 8. Let's see what type of tires he goes with. I'm actually contemplating going soft, medium, soft, just because these soft compound tires are not working. Yeah, Danny Rick went for the mediums. I think I want to do that too. Whoa, actually, Lewis Hamilton also went into the pit lane. Valtteri Bottas slithering like a snake behind me on lap number 9. He's frustrated he can't get past. So here we go, jumping into the pits. We're covering off Lewis's potential undercut strategy, which I assume he tried to go for. But there we go, into the pit lane. Valtteri's behind us. Nobody else is coming in, it seems. At least nobody who's actually gonna impact it. Actually, there's a Red Bull behind. Didn't impact him. All right, we need a good stop. Good stop. Good stop.
Go, go, go. You'll be racing on the exit. Exit, exit. We'll be doing
not good. Not good news. I've just come inside of Valtteri Bottas. That is not how I expected to spend my day today. Not to mention as well, Lewis is in P7. Valtteri with the sabotage of a goddamn century. Not to mention, they are both on the soft compound tires, so obviously they're gonna have to make another pit stop. The question is when. Let's see how fast this car really is now. We've got to get Bottas and we've got to get Lewis. No way am I losing this championship. Good news, there's actually a Red Bull in front of Lewis who's gonna slow him down a little bit. Amazing. Lewis can't even overtake a Haas. How's he supposed to overtake me? Look at him, he's bullying George. Can I do that? Is that allowed? I think that was allowed. All right, I mean, I'll take the warning. Didn't overtake him off the circuit though. Now we're behind Lewis, come on. All right, I'm saving up my battery and then I can go full attack mode on Lewis. George, get out of the way. Thank you, George. All right, get Lewis. Get Lewis. Come on. Okay, George hit me. Lewis might not have any DRS. He has no DRS. Reel him in. Reel him in. Reel him in. Come on. Here we go. Here we go. Lewis looks to block the inside at the last second. I'm going to fly up the inside, run it deep, force Lewis to pull out of that one. Nice move. This NCP car. That is what I'm saying. It's actually unfair how fast this is. We gotta watch out though. Both of those two Mercedes behind are on the soft compound tires. They are going to be quick. So let's again go put some distance in. We've got Alex Albon, who's 3.2 seconds in front. Let's see if I can catch up to him. That'd be nice. It's taken me a little while. We're up to lap 17 in this Grand Prix. But we've finally closed into Alex Albon. Unfortunately, though, Lewis Hamilton has also caught up. There goes Albon as he jumps it into the pit lane. And Lewis is as well. Okay, so Lewis is jumping in, lads. I am coming in at the end of this lap. I hope Danny Rick, I don't want to double. Never mind, he's 30 seconds in front. Use a little bit of rich revs as I head into the pit lane. Turn the car right the way down. Do not crash into the walls or anything. All right, so Bottas is coming in as well. Okay, we need a super good stop. We got to come out in front of Lewis. I don't want to fight him again. The team's looking good. We're all ready to... What are we doing? What are we doing, you absolute donkeys? What are you doing? No, you're joking. You are having a laugh out here. At least we're all on the same medium compound tires. Okay, we're about to get Lewis really fast. Getting the DRS right here. Man is slipping in the corners. He's already nervous at the sight of the NCP car in his rear view mirror. Which way are you gonna go? I'm gonna follow the racing line round the outside. We get Lewis, stomp on the brakes. Nice and early. Well, maybe too early. Okay, run him out wide. Force him to pull out. I've got the racing line. Let's go. P3. I cannot believe the team right there. Are you, like, how? Okay, so now we've got Albon in front, who's still on the medium compound tires, or I should say is now on the medium compound tires. We should be able to overtake him as well, and maybe use him as a blocker to slow down Lewis for the final 9 laps or so of this Grand Prix. We're also gonna have to save some fuel. Keep that in mind. We're gonna have to go into lean rev. Reel them in. Thank you, man. Moving over to the inside line. I'm gonna send it around the outside. Copy paste of the previous overtake. I will take that one around Yas Marina. That is why you upgrade your car's top speed and the drag reduction. That's why you do it. All right, so I'm gonna try to run away for a lap or two now, and then we're gonna have to go into fuel save mode pretty badly. Even better news, actually. Valtteri Bottas just jumped through the standings from P5 up to P3, overtaking Lewis, his own teammate. Lewis is 3.6 seconds behind, 3.7 seconds. I think Lewis may have got crashed into because Albon's all the way down to P5. That is insane what's just happened. And it's somehow allowing me to run further and further away from them. Let's go. I can even use some rich revs now. Here we go. Final lap of the Grand Prix. 1.7 seconds to the Mercedes behind. Here we go. Big straight. That gap's down to 1.1 seconds after a terrible sector one for me. But Lewis is still 3 seconds behind. Imagine what he's saying over the radio right now. Complaining bitterly. Bottas is gonna be fired. I'm saying that right now. Lewis Hamilton put up a good fight throughout our 3rd season of our My Team career mode, but it wasn't good enough to take down the NCP boys. P1, P2, world champion though, P1. Do some donuts, drivers champion. Let's go! Let's go! That feels so good. Let's go, NCP team. Whoever my mechanics are, I'm gonna fire you just because of that pit stop. But the rest of you can stay. What an ending to our career mode. Danny Rick gets the dub. But more importantly, we get the Drivers' Championship and the Constructors. What a career it was for NCP. We basically max upgraded all of our facilities, all of them Spec 3. That is so sick. Our R&D has never been better. We have the fastest car by miles. And honestly, what a career it was. Starting all the way back with our baby NCP car, where we couldn't do very well. We were middle of the pack. We finished up fairly well for our car performance. Season 2, we picked up a dub over there, and Season 3, we made it back to back. Seriously, thank you guys so much for all of the support over our entire F1 2020 My Team career. We'll be back soon with our F1 2021 My Team career. Subscribe if you want to see that. Like I said, don't forget to check out the merch. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys soon. Bye!